Welcome to my channel. Enjoy this video and subscribe my channel. 90 Day Fiancé star Julia Trubkina has embarked on a shocking new career journey that is not something Brandon Gibbs would shame her for. Julia came to the US from Krasnodar, Russia to get married to her long-distance boyfriend, Brandon. Brandon lived in Virginia on his parents, Ron and Betty Gibbs' farm. He wanted Julia to help his elderly parents when Julia was already fed up with their constantly monitoring her moves. In December 2024, Julia unveiled a new chapter in her life. Until March 2021, 90 Day Fiancé fans believed that Julia had only worked as a go-go dancer in her past. Julia now revealed that she had worked 15 odd jobs since her youth. Julia started working when she was just 13 and had experience of a plethora of careers. Julia was made to work by Brandon and her in-laws at their farm in Virginia. She didn't quite like waking up early in the morning and tending to the animals. Julia was used to living in the city and working with animals, and becoming a farmer was never her goal. Julia had 15 jobs in Russia. Julia announced that she didn't wish to hear any jokes about her being a farmer. She then revealed that her first job when she was 13 included her handing out advertisements on the street in the summer. Julia then listed the 15 jobs she did in the next 15 years. Julia had been a waitress, an office cleaner, a party planner, a babysitter, a hookah girl, a dance teacher, a saleswoman, an administrator, and more. She also cleaned an office, did promotions for brands, taught drawing, wrote for a magazine, was a fitness instructor, a designer, and even an assistant judge. Julia recalled having done more jobs, but she couldn't remember them all. She said she had always worked and tried to gain expertise in different areas. Julia had a diploma in design and wanted to make a career in it. However, dancing came naturally to her. Julia danced in clubs, cars, with bands and singers, etc. She was in South Korea for over 3 years, and it's where Brandon's friend first saw her dancing and connected the 90 Day Fiancé couple over a video call. Brandon flew to Korea, and the rest, as they say, is history. Julia tried her hand at modeling. Julia seemed to have been interested in modeling since before her reality TV debut. She has some photos of her shot professionally and Julia posing like a real model on her Instagram. After tasting fame as a TV celeb, Julia has often gotten photos clicked for her modeling portfolio, which she shares on social media. In April 2021, Julia was participating in the Maxim Cover Girl contest. Julia wished to show off her modeling skills and win the $25,000 and grand prize. Julia was competing with her arch-nemesis, Natalie Mordovtseva. She wanted to open an animal shelter using the money. Julia soon started pursuing a new career as a stand-up comedian. She posted a picture and video of her first stand-up performance in Richmond, Virginia. Julia said she was proud of herself, and she received several great compliments. Julia had written the jokes herself and loved it when she heard the applause. Julia was looking forward to her second show. Julia is a funny person on 90 Day Fiancé. She's had one-liners fit to be put on t-shirts, but Julia's career as a stand-up comedian did not take off. Julia started looking for other ways to make money. Julia is an award-winning bodybuilder. By August 2023, Julia was working hard to return to her roots of bodybuilding. Julia told fans that she used to be a fitness trainer, but she later confirmed that the fitness training Julia offered was for bikini bodybuilding contests. The Dinwiddie resident had revealed that she'd trained and achieved her toned body all by herself. Julia had toured for 3 years in different cities to show off her jaw-dropping results. Julia had been preparing for a competition herself, but also started training people along the way. Julia wished to get back to her fit and fabulous days. She was getting ready to compete in fitness again. Julia admitted she had stopped loving herself and hated her body. Once she started to train, she started to feel better again. Julia's body kept reminding her that she was 30 years old and didn't need to do it. "And I will," Julia declared. She'd asked her fans to follow the progress of her body change. It looks like this became yet another one of Julia's abandoned dream careers. Julia tried to work in a gym. Julia was interviewed for a job at a gym in HEA Season 6. Brandon agreed that Julia was not meant for the job. He had watched the dance instruction classes at the gym and thought that Julia's dance style was a little too sexy for what they were looking for. The interviewer had told Julia that the class involved using dumbbells for strength training and then ending with a dance routine. Julia performed a sensual dance routine, which the interviewer thought was risque. If Julia had to work at the gym, she also needed to take some classes and get certified. Brandon didn't allow Julia to work at a strip club. A different audition of Julia's was filmed for 90 Day Fiancé's Diaries in 2024. Julia wanted to resume her work as a go-go dancer. However, Brandon did not approve of her decision. Julia told the cameras that she loved dancing and made a lot of money in the past. Julia went to the strip club for an audition behind Brandon's back. There, she was told that there would be no nudity because Virginia is a conservative state. Julia could have easily earned $1,000, and in just one night. Julia got a job offer on the spot after she danced. Brandon did not like that Julia was going to be working at a strip club. The series revealed how badly Brandon talked to Julia and insulted her whenever she didn't do what she was told and acted independently. He said he was ashamed of telling his friends that Julia worked at a strip club. Julia tried convincing Brandon that she would make double his salary through big tips. Brandon warned Julia that he didn't want Julia to do what a lot of proud guys wouldn't want their girlfriend or wife to be doing.